Jackie Z, and this morning we're going to talk more about our zipper bags. If you'll remember in the last video, we took and drew it off on just a piece of copy paper. There's our dimensions. We drew the pattern off, and we end up, once we cut it out, with something like this. Now, over the years, I've developed the habit of putting my patterns in these little craft bags, sometimes white, sometimes brown. I've been known to put them in different size Ziploc baggies, but I like to keep up with my patterns. I've got 3 here. 2 of them you've seen, 1 of them you haven't. And this is my first at this pattern. And it's just lined. There's just a piece of batting in there. This one I took a fat quarter, and I think you can see that. On my domestic machine, I free motion quilted just straight lines on there. It's got a little more poof to it. I also took and put a piece of trim on it, and I'll do a video in later on that. This one was made out of a piece of fabric that is quilted. Now, this is the fat quarter, and you can see I've quilted this one with circles. I did those on my long arm. I am a long arm quilter by trade. I'm a professional long arm quilter, so I do have a machine, but you can buy pre-quilted material at Joann's and fabric stores. Now, I have a whole passel of stuff off camera. So this is the pattern once it's cut out, and you cut out 2 of the lining, 2 of the fashion fabric, and 2 pieces of batting. This batting is Quilter's Dream. Now here's another thing to do with it. This is a pant leg, and where these were cut off to make shorts. And this bag is not going to be lined. This bag is made for my husband's work truck, and to turn it, I will leave a side open and stitch it closed. Stabilizers for your bag. The stabilizer always goes under the fashion fabric. This is probably the most common, is just a piece of batting. Now this is a medium to lightweight polyester. This is a cotton. Cotton, the benefit to using cotton is if you wash it, it's going to shrink a little, and it gives this lovely shrunk up. This is that Quilter's Dream. This is a recycled product. It's just about my favorite to use. However, it does show through if you're using white fabric. So here's some other options that you can use for stabilizing your fabric. Wash and gone. I have mixed feelings with using wash and gone because it does wash away, but if you're doing something that you just want it held together until you wash it, it's amazing. Embroidery interfacing. This is just the least expensive stuff. It is a tearaway product. I love it. It's very stiff. So in some applications it'll be too stiff. Heat and bond. This is the iron-on fusible. I used to use this all the time, but as I have, it has a regular side and it has kind of a nubby side that you can feel. My problem with this stuff is if you're going to wash the bag, if it's going to need to be washed, or even if you're going to use it over a long period of time, it's going to degrade, and it gives it this little funky, bumpy look to it. This is my very favorite. It's pricey, but Shape Flex. I love Shape Flex. If I'm not going to put batting in a bag, it's going to have Shape Flex both on the outside and on the inside. So now that we've gone through stabilizers, bag ladies, go take your pattern and make you some bags. This is Jackie Z.